Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In Top Stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. An update on the waiter originally reported to be shot 11 times at a Chinatown restaurant after a masked gunman barges in. Police are now saying he was shot 7 times. Review Journal's James Schaefer has the latest.
It's no respect to life.
The owner of Shanghai Taste trying to make sense of a shooting at his restaurant that left one employee fighting for his life. Metro Police say they are seeking the public's help in identifying the alleged shooter. The shooting occurred Sunday morning in the Chinatown area of Spring Mountain Road while the restaurant was closed. The gunman stormed inside and unloaded the weapon on the victim. The victim, Shenyang Wang, is in his early 40s. He is the lead waiter at Shanghai Taste and works to send money to support his family in China, on one occasion sending funds for a surgery for his mother. The restaurant's co-owner describing the shooting as random.
I'm pretty sure this was just a random thug, and at this point it's okay to say that was just trying to grab whatever he could.
Metro Police say they do not believe the shooting to be a hate crime nor a targeting of the Asian community. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
And today we mark the anniversary of the deadliest residential fire in Las Vegas history. On December 21st, 2019, the Alpine motel apartments went up in flames. Review Journal's Renee Semmerauer has the survivors' stories. Renee?
Jen, the victims of the Alpine motel apartments fire say they are struggling even 2 years later. 6 people died, 13 were injured, while dozens more lost their homes and all their belongings and their sense of stability.
Pretty much been couch surfing here and there, staying where I can. I want my own place again. I want to go back downtown so I can get my life back.
And it isn't over for the former residents. The criminal case against the building's owner, Adolfo Orozco, and the property manager began in August 2020. However, it's likely the longest preliminary hearing in Nevada's history. It has been halted as attorneys await a court ruling, and pending civil lawsuits aren't expected to go to trial until at least next year.
Is there going to be any justice? Because at first we were told a year, then we were told 2 years, now we're told 3 or 4 years. So it's like, where's the light at the end of the tunnel?
Following the deadly fire, Mayor Carolyn Goodman says the city is committed to assessing other old buildings and preventing further tragedies. Jen?
In health, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. New COVID cases jumped sharply in Clark County and Nevada as a whole. The state is reporting more than 1,100 new cases, 974 of them from Clark County. Experts say both figures were likely inflated by delayed reporting after the weekend, but key metrics have been climbing in Clark County since early November. As for the White House's response to the Omicron variant, President Joe Biden announces the federal government will provide free at-home COVID tests.
But starting next month, private insurance will also cover at-home testing. So you can order a test online and get reimbursed. We're providing access to free at-home tests for those who may have insurance as well, may not have insurance, I should say, as well.
The president urges those who have not gotten the vaccine to do so. Now to weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 hour is here for you. You can call it the calm before the storm. Another quiet and cloudy night in the 40s. On Wednesday, the clouds linger with a high of 58 and low of 44 degrees. On Thursday, the winds pick up with a 50% chance of rain by the evening hours. Then Friday, the gusts will blow even stronger, close to 20 miles per hour. Expect the storm to last through Saturday. In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Would a Major League Baseball team work in Southern Nevada? The Oakland Athletics released a study showing support among both locals and tourists for bringing the A's here.
They centered the survey based off being a ballpark based on the Las Vegas Strip. Although there were some questions saying, hey, how would it affect your interest if we were to build off in, say, Summerlin or Henderson? And, the majority of the people that responded say, hey, that would have little impact on our interest on Las Vegas and the Major League Baseball.
The team would neither confirm nor deny putting in a bid for the site of the Tropicana.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $100 when you sign up. After beating the Browns on Monday, the Raiders are turning the page to the Denver Broncos, though they may be without the talents of strong safety Jonathan Abram. Abram suffered a shoulder injury on Monday and underwent an MRI on Tuesday. Here's Raiders interim head coach Rich Bisaccia with a full injury report.
Jonathan Abram had his MRI today, and so we'll know more as the day goes on and see what his prognosis is through the week. Darren Waller and Denzel Perryman both stayed here over the weekend and had treatment yesterday and today, and they'll both be a work in progress. And Nate Hobbs is still in the COVID reserve position at this particular point.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The two-time defending Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning entered tonight's game against the Golden Knights, tied for first in the Atlantic Division, while the Knights are tied for first in the Pacific and are riding a 5-game winning streak. After some early struggles this season, the Knights are once again 5-1 co-favorites with the Colorado Avalanche at the Westgate Superbook to win the Stanley Cup.
In Lifestyle, sponsored by Glittering Lights at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. An artistic director from New York's Soho Playhouse, an off-Broadway theater company, will be expanding into Las Vegas, breathing new life into the shuttered Hunt Ridge Theater in the downtown area. It'll soon be home to Soho Playhouse's newest location once renovations are done. And if you're looking for a very Terry Christmas, look no further than Terry Fader. The Strip headliners puppet shows return this Thursday through Tuesday at the Liberty Loft on the Las Vegas Strip. In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Have a need for speed? A former critic of Speed Vegas is now the company's CEO. Romain Thaven says he'll never forget the 2017 crash that killed 2 people at Speed Vegas, a racetrack where tourists drive cars capable of reaching 200 miles per hour. Since taking over, Thaven says he's expanded safety measures, barriers, and gravel traps. That, quote, safety is always the most important thing. Plus, satisfying that sweet tooth, Bluebell Creameries announces its return to the Las Vegas Valley in the spring of 2022. The company is building a distribution facility in Henderson. No word yet on store locations. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.